One thing that is special to me at ECHS is, I think, the whole school's landscape. Because I honestly feel that it is very beautiful and not only meaningful to me, but I feel it is meaningful to the whole school. Because I remember one day, my first day of school, I walked into the school and I saw this beautiful red flower. Then I saw all kinds of different types of flowers, such as and all these wonderful, beautiful, amazing trees. I feel that this relates to sustainability because the whole school is basically remade and recycled material, such as this whole stage. It's made out of recycled wood. Even all these stone pillars. This whole place used to be concrete, but they took them apart and they remade them and reused them. This is important because the whole school and all the people here actually care for the environment, and that's really hard to find in this day and age.
We're looking at the pews and colleges. We're looking at the natural hangout for students and teachers all alike. Students and teachers come here during passing period and lunch to relax and get some unfinished homework or grading done. As you can see by the plants in the canoe, we improve for sustainable living the best we can, while also making it look presentable and the best we can to make it look more like an eye agent. This creek was once filled with water, but it's dried up, so we decided to expand upon this area. We tossed in rocks to stop the overflowing from the stream. On the other side, otherwise the area would be floating. The color-coded rocks were done by the art class here, just to add a bit more flair to the scenery. Over to the right, we have the pictures of colleges, since we are a college-bound oriented school. We also have guests from these recognizable colleges that come to explain to us about them and persuade us to join their roster. Which reminds me, we have another stream towards our environmental science class. Pretty nifty, huh? A weird story I have with this area was when I was first exploring the area and a crawfish stumbled upon the surface. Everyone was in a panic, but when we first saw it. But then the groundskeeper of the school came and picked it up. He tried to toss it back into the water, but he missed the pole and the crawfish hits his head on the huge boulder, and then slowly tumbled his way down to the water, and the crowd started bursting laughing. Let's move on to the next area. Which is the bike shop, one of our finest clubs here.
The bike shop can help you fix your own bike, but you have to fix it your own. But they will also give you assistance if they need it. I remember this one time when my bike had a flat tire and I was going back home, but when I realized it had a flat tire, so I went to the bike shop and they helped me patch my flat tire to its perfect condition. This is important because in bike shop it could teach you many things that you didn't know, like how to fix a bicycle. Like they can teach you, and then you might know how to fix it. And this is also sustainability because it doesn't even use CO2 emissions, and it's good for the environment.
It used to be covered with concrete, but someone came up with a great idea to make a pond and filter source to water the plants at the same time. This is especially important because when it was just concrete, when it would rain, all the water would flood into the neighborhood streets, causing problems. This contributes to a big part of sustainability because it makes less work for the people around the school, also keeps life around the school for a long time. This is important because California has been in a serious drought for about 40 years. The more people help like this, the better a solution can happen. So that's why schools are trying to teach kids to do better. Not only do we crop for saving water, but we also compost.
Located around the school, like for example, these two that you see right here. Also the people who made this compost bin all
Our
of
sophomores.
ECHS students made
I mean,
a
freshmen.
They all contributed to making this beautiful campus.
Well, the Upper Campus is a place where you can find all kinds of different plant species. You can also find nice teachers here, like Miss White, whose classroom is over here, and Mr. Lakey, whose classroom is right here, who's 7 feet tall also. You can also meet nice students here like Isaiah, who's chilling on the stump, listening to music.
That's gang related. You can't say that.
You should edit that out. Alright, these parts are somewhat part of me because last year I used to water them a lot in horticulture class with other people. Just the thought of doing something good like that pleases me enough. Sustainability is a big part because some of these plants produce fruits for the people around the school to, like, you have guavas over here, you have lemons, kiwis, banana trees are up here. Yeah. This is important because you can learn about different kinds of plants and their names from people like Eddie or Mr. Peck, who knows a lot about them. Another thing we like to do in school is run stores. 1, 2, 3, go. This here is our school cafeteria. This is where students come after class to come just sit down, have lunch, school lunch, and just talk, have conversation.
How are the food?
Food?
Yeah.
The food here is naturally grown, so it's organic. We have lots of students here who help us grow stuff like forestry, veggies, cucumbers, peppers, all that stuff.
I know this is not an actual cafeteria. Why choose to eat outside rather than indoors?
Well, eating outside, it's just more fun that way. And eating in the school cafeteria is it's just loud and you can't really hear each other. But outside, you're around nature and you hear people more clearly when you're talking to them.
What's your favorite school lunch?
School lunch. Probably the best school lunch I have here is pasta Alfredo.
Project-based thing for like a whole month at ECHS where students focus on like a current like social problem or some kind of problem around the world, you know? Such as, remember Coney 2K12, I think? And we do projects based on it, a whole month project. Also, I remember this story from Intercession when me and my friend Marcellus were playing around when I got paint on his face, and out of nowhere he jumped on the table and splattered paint on my shirt, my favorite shirt.
It was very rude of him.
I was just messing around, but you know, my favorite trip was probably Catalina, the first one we went to. It was so fun.
How fun was it?
Like freaking awesome.
What'd you guys do?
At first we had like a long boat ride and we saw like dolphins and birds and stuff. It was pretty awesome. You know, I enjoyed it. I think everybody enjoyed it, except for the people who got seasick. But I remember this one story where we were in the cabin and this my friend named Pedro, he sprayed Old Spice so like bugs were everywhere and then like, deer came. No, not deer. They were like around the cabin though. Yeah, that's my stories. Also, I think these like all the projects we do and the camping trips show us examples of sustainability. They teach us there. They teach us how to like be able to compost and everything. So yeah, that's why I think they relate.
Here we have the Green Ambassador sign with thousands and upon thousands connections connected to the school. This school's not like your average high school. We're all just a little bit bunch of weirdos in all these schools. No one's a typical high schooler here. If you were a typical high schooler, you wouldn't be here at this school, which makes us rather unique because everyone has a different personality. Here we have the part of the tour which of our elegant Green Ambassadors class, we flourish and grow here. We are the essence of the school's pride and beauty. Here the students do the work that continues to astonish us after all these years. We are a real school. Everyone that goes here are a little weird, and everything is unique in our own special way.
Yeah.
Right now? Did you start it?
Yes.
Okay, we started.
Better a solution can happen, so that's why schools are trying to teach kids to do better. Now I'm doing
Put
cover
the camera up a little bit. Okay.
because California has been in a serious
To sustainability, because this whole school is basically remade and recycled material, which is in my book. My book.
I know there are a lot of wood chips on the ground. Can you explain about that? Wood chips.
don't think about the wood chips.
One thing that is special. Wait, I'm supposed to look at the camera, huh? It's told of me, but I felt it is also just as important. I'm not looking at the camera. Very no.
No, you got like 40.
Okay, stop it.